Today we're going to be talking about intelligence, and intelligence, I have to say, is one of psychology's success stories and also one of psychology's darkest failure stories, all in one. Intelligence is something that is one of the most commonly researched topics in psychology. People might be researching what's happening in children's brains as they get better at their working memory, or they might be measuring something about what's happening in older adults as they experience cognitive aging, as their intelligence declines in older adulthood. Intelligence is one of the most widely applied tools of psychology. It is almost impossible for someone to get through schooling or through the labor market in the United States without taking some version of an intelligence test. But it's also, as I said, one of the most misused. There are so many myths about the science of intelligence testing, what IQ is, and how it varies between people. So today we want to provide an introduction to the concept of intelligence and how do psychologists measure it, and how do we not measure it? What does it not mean? What are some myths about IQ that we need to bust? So intelligence we are really thinking of as a set of cognitive abilities, mental abilities that allow you to learn from experience, learn from your environment, and then apply that information in new ways or in novel situations. And this is why you can kind of be dissatisfied with any one measure of intelligence, right? So it's like, well, how fast can you solve that problem? Well, some people think deeply but slowly, or I can memorize things quickly, but some people are good at rote memorization but bad at applying that. So it's really important to think about intelligence as a set of multiple cognitive abilities, and all of them are supporting your ability to learn from experience, reason about novel problems, apply your knowledge to new situations, to your environment. But nothing about the general concept of intelligence is captured by just one test of one type of ability.
Yeah, and I think so that might lead some people to think, okay, well, I am very good, I'm a quantitative person, I'm not such good of a language person. But what the research shows is that when you're comparing yourself, you tend to think, okay, what am I better at, which makes you focus on the difference between those two things. However, when you look across the population, you find those things tend to be correlated. So people who tend to be good on one element of intelligence, so say quantitative abilities, also tend to be good relative to the whole population on other things as well. And that's what's known as the positive manifold of intelligence, and this idea of general intelligence, that these different abilities tend to be correlated strongly.